Alright, here we go with the next Bleach. This is episode 143. Let's get straight into it. I'm curious. Well, actually, we're not getting straight into it because there's one thing I want to talk about real quick. I kind of alluded to this at the end of the last episode, towards the end. Is this just a redux of the mission? Now, I know we had filler in between, but the mission to go recover Ryuki or whatever her name is, are we just doing that again? Girl gets kidnapped. Girl with power, but still at a disadvantage, has no chance to get out herself. Gets kidnapped and has to be rescued. Is that what we're doing? And last time that led to all kinds of interesting relationships and demonstrations of power, and now that's how he forged an alliance with the Soul Society in the first place, right? Very necessary part of the story. Are we just doing that again? I don't think so. I think we're going to turn it on its head. First of all, I don't think he's going to be forming a relationship with any of these assholes because they're pure evil. Secondly, I don't think there's going to be shenanigans in the comedy in those interactions. I think we'll have comedic side plots because we always have comedy in this show. But I don't think we're going to, because it was, even at its height when he was getting his ass kicked and he was bleeding all over the place and he was near death, every episode was still funny in the Soul Society. There were funny Soul Society characters. I don't think we're going to get that. I think it's going to be a different feel, a different vibe, so you can do the same thing and it can feel very differently. You can have a revenge story in The Last of Us, and then you can have a revenge story in, what was it, For Your Eyes Only? Was it For Your Eyes Only was a James Bond movie with the woman with the crossbow who wanted revenge? I think it was. Both motivations were the same. Father dead, I want to kill people, right? Two very different pieces of entertainment from a vibe and a tone point of view. So you can do the same thing and it can feel very differently depending on how you do it, right? So, like, you can sit there and watch For Your Eyes Only and then watch The Last of Us, season 2 specifically, and come away feeling very differently with the experience. You won't feel like you just watched the same thing twice. So I think that is going to be the key difference here. And I could be entirely wrong. For another thing, she was basically extorted into doing this, but she's still kind of a willing participant. But then again, so was girl. She even told them, don't, at one point I think they had a conversation, she's like, just leave, don't try to rescue me. And he called her a dumbass. So that might be kind of similar. They might be like, look, if he rescues you, we're going to go kill everybody you care about. Because the threat remains. See, that's the thing. It's not just going there and physically getting her. You have a threat. That's why she went with them in the first place. The threat was, we'll kill everybody you love, right? There's classmates who can't defend themselves. Does she have parents? I'm unclear on that. I can't remember. We've seen her home life, but I don't. Matter of fact, she left a note. I've never seen her interact with an adult. Like, maybe she's renting the place herself or something. I don't know. Maybe she has like a job and she's actually renting out the place. I'm not sure. I'm unclear on that. But maybe she has parents she cares about. She doesn't seem to have siblings. We've never seen them. So you have to eliminate the threat. You can't just physically get her back because nothing's changed. The threat's still there. So I think what he's going to have to do is he's going to have to go there and convince them to drop the threat, and that's how you resolve the situation. And he's probably going to have to do that by just stomping ass. But we'll see. Let's go ahead and get into it. 3, 2, 1. Kind of weird. See, contrast this with Yu if you watch that show. They have spent the work on his relationship with her. Like, you get how he would care about her. They didn't put in that work in Yu. You ain't allowing shit. I'm taking it. Yeah. Meanwhile, he's a dick. You're an asshole. I'm generally... I like to control the flow of information because I was raised by a military man. Like, you just don't give away information willy nilly for no reason, right? See, there's a security clearance, then there's a need to know, and I really take that need to know to heart. Do you need to know this? If you don't, then I'm not going to tell you, right? But she had enough of a security clearance because she could already see shit, so that was her security clearance, and she had a need to know because you've been friends practically your whole lives. She had earned the right to know, and he rejected that, so he's a dick. Maybe. Yeah. Wasn't that a song? That's what friends are for. And here we are. How long did that take? 4 minutes. Jesus Christ. Still, that's 18 minutes of actual content we're going to get this time. Unlike I've seen it down to 16 or 15. Let's break in and find out. Only one of these three people is actually equipped to handle what's in there. And that's marginally. She actually need to bandage her hand. That's how hard she hit that sumbitch. Damn. Agreed. I don't think anybody's gonna argue that point. That's right. You're paying for that window, by the way. By the way, man, if I'm trying to fight somebody, I haven't fought in 30 years. I don't try to fight people. But if I was, and you hold me back, you're dead to me. You better keep your damn hands off me. The fact they held her back, I'd be furious. And here we are. I don't even think we need that scene. We know why they're here. Yeah. That's some funny shit. Oh, slap this sumbitch. Thank you. I love this shit. I love it. You know, it's funny. I should. This should be one of the things I talk about in my podcast. I'm gonna make a note of it. I know that's annoying, but I'm just saying we don't have the space here to talk about it because this is gonna be a 20-minute conversation. It's about how anime treats girls versus boys and what they think is necessary to convey the personalities. I like your hoodie, by the way. I don't think I've mentioned that. I like your hoodie, girl on the right. It's rare to get such good seats. Get your little bitch asses up here. I'm putting you back in the toy box. The one on the left looks pissed. Look at his eyes, man. He is furious. I can walk on my own. Fair is a place you go buy pigs, by the way. Those shoes cannot possibly be comfortable. I used to see them in Samurai Champloo, is where I first noticed them. But I see them in a lot of animes. They're wood, right? They're wood with like little two blocks front and back. How the hell is that comfortable? I guess they protect your skin, from the ground, but that's about it. Okay, jump in the eyeball. Or the sphincter, whichever one it is. Garganta. Great. Oh, Jesus. I always move towards the darkness, baby. Didn't he leave his minion inside his body? This is his soul version, right? Did they stop doing that? Is he still in his actual physical body? Maybe it's a part of him becoming a hollow. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. See, his shoe looks a little more comfortable. Not really, but I don't think they do comfortable shoes in Japan. I want hiking boots, man. That's what I want to fight in if I'm going to fight. Oh, the kids, yeah. From the beginning. Hey, he wanted them to see it. That's pretty nice, man. That's pretty nice. He's all right. You know what? Yeah. Can't be a little cold. It's not good enough. He's on a mission from God. Just go with that. Oh, he's going to teach him? See, that'll be the comedic side plot while they're in the darkness, right? Because there's not going to be any comedy in the darkness. Speaking of cold, this is very cold architecture. What was that just now? I love the way they phrase shit, man. I don't care. I run this shit. Oh, she's pissed. Or he? I'm a little unclear on that. They didn't know? They just thought they were out there rumbling? Well, nobody asked you. Yeah, you got trampled. I don't think that went over too well, do you? Yeah. You must have like special healing abilities that we don't typically see. You think you would just say some shit for no reason? Oh, ye of little faith. Shut the hell up, minion. He's just going to ask to do some shit he knows it wouldn't happen. Like when you just brought somebody in, you're trying to demonstrate her usefulness. He's going to suggest she do something that is impossible, and she can't do it. Why the hell would he do that? Like, you use your brain, man. This son of a bitch is in power because he thinks ahead. You think he's just going to sit here and talk, mention some shit she couldn't do? Don't put on airs just to save yourself. He's a moron. Okay, what if I can do it? Then I kill you, right? They got him talking, him or her, whatever, talking shit to show that what she's doing here is extraordinary. I get it, but he's a moron. Yeah, look at him. He can't believe it. That's why he brought her here. Because she's awesome. That's why the hell he brought her, man. Yeah. How about you stay in your place? You know, anime talks about knowing your place. Know your place, minion. What the hell is it then? Whatever the hell that means. Oh, I see. It's like, I reject your premise, injury. She's pretty awesome. This would be my power. I would want the healing power because you're always useful and you help people, right? People who can heal are my favorite, like X-Men, superheroes, that kind of stuff. Mutants. People who heal. That would be 4400 did it. That would be the power I would want, as long as it doesn't kill you to heal people, right? Because you see that sometimes. uh, that sounds like an order. You better put some respect in your tone of voice. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm back, baby. Yeah, kill that sumbitch. Talking shit. Hey man, you shouldn't have been talking shit. You were talking too crazy, man. Oh, that's what it was. He took his place back, and the captain's okay with this, or he would have never let it happen, right? He let that dude hang himself, talking all that shit, talking crazy. Whatever you were, boy or girl, I guess it don't matter anymore. Yeah, I'm back, baby. Now, pay homage. This was given to you. He better have a soft spot for her now. I don't think so because he's a self-indulgent, privileged prick, right? But like, I hope he does though, because she's gonna need people advocating for her over there. Oh shit! You better pay attention, man. Yeah, that wouldn't be my strong suit either. Big dude there, he needs a weapon. He's the only one that doesn't have a weapon. I know his fist are his weapon. His body is his weapon, but he needs a weapon. Yeah. Well, that's awkward. Hell no. Do I look okay? Oh, great. Oh, of course he's gonna be the best. It's a surfboard. Look it up. Okay, so they're gonna have a little bit of comedy up in here. These are their shenanigan comedies, right? You can't kill shit unless you can stand. See you later. Yeah, we'll have to dive into that at some point. It's a valid question. I like they're just jumping people in the action and going backwards to tell us how we got there, right? They did it with the three friends as well. Yeah, yeah. Look at you whispering over there. I like the way this guy moves and operates. Lucky shit. He was watching, man. He waited till that son bitch left. He is a very unserious individual. I like her, man. Nah, we can't let that happen. Because he's an idiot. You're a smart man. Damn, man. Really? Well, just let your friend die then, Dick. See, the Soul Reapers aren't involved, so actually, I get it. That's his loophole. I didn't think about it like that. I didn't think about it like that. That's his loophole. He went by himself. I like how they did that. It does change things, doesn't it? Yeah, nope. See, you're a fake Reaper. Yeah. Hey, man, it's a good loophole. I like it. No, man. Things are either technically true or they're not technically true. If they're not technically true, then they're not technically true. It's just that simple, man. Yeah. I wonder how tapped in he is with information. Sure. Yeah, I can always get in if I want to. So is he going to? I need him to go too. Yeah, I never lost him. Yeah, what a dick. I know they don't like each other because of ideology, right? I get it. He already knows what it says. He must have heard about her getting kidnapped or something. That's why he. That's why he avoided the place. Okay, I got you. It's training. That's what it is. It's training and growth, right? You gotta stand on your own 2 feet. Yep. Yeah. You two, you're both terrible, man. Don't give me that shit. Yeah, he knows, and he ain't gonna go. Why ain't he gonna go? I guess he gotta watch out for his girls, but goddamn, man. I guess I answered my own question. You gotta watch out for those girls. Because here's the thing: if they do send somebody after those girls just as punishment for our boy invasions, Dad's got to take care of business. No, it was a. How's this even open for debate? It was a terrible idea to come here. What a dick. He's not my favorite villain just because he's the only one whose name I can remember, Grimjaw. I mean, I can also remember Captain Azion, and he's my second favorite villain. Yeah, it has nothing to do with that. Yeah. The hell's that? Oh, yes. He was expecting this shit. Who wouldn't, right? What's interesting about this is Death Note done right. This is, because Death Note was just the reason I stopped watching that crap was I know you're going to step to the left, so I'll step to the right. But you know that I'll know that you're going to step to the left and then I'll step to the right. So then instead you're going to step forward. But see, I know you're going to step forward instead of stepping to the left, so I'm going to step backwards. But then you know I'm going to step backward. Like it's just, and they're never wrong, by the way. That's just all it is. It's like anticipation, anticipate each other's moves, and everybody knows everything at all times, and nobody's ever wrong about anything. It's just tedious. Who the hell wants to look at that, right? Here, a lot of people have the ability to think things through and figure things out and see things coming, but they're not, none of them are omnipotent, right? Like Azon's going to make a mistake. He's going to have a blind spot. It probably was a mistake to bring her here. Empowering Grimjaw and getting rid of the other dude could have been a mistake, because if you have somebody who's weak and belligerent and arrogant, that's easier to control than somebody like Grimjaw, perhaps, right? So we can't see the whole picture yet, but this is that done right. This is very smart characters making good assumptions, but they're not omnipotent. This is done right, in my opinion.